Welcome back to Site B-iosyn. We now have this logistics specialist from last time, which means we can go do a bigger expedition. While we hatch the eggs and have the rest of the team rest up for the future. So, if we want to go grab, say, a Ceratops right now, we can actually do that on a solo job, surprisingly enough. Okay, sure. And then on the other person, we could do whatever sort of task we might have left that a person with 7 logistics can do. I'm actually not sure if there is anything. Pylon research actually would need to be done if we want to put in upgrades. So let's do pylon research. Done. Job is completed. Here's another way the game really fucks you on a safari-style park build, playing whack-a-mole with diseases all over the goddamn place. You just have common cold. Why? Because you're dumb. You just developed common cold for no reason. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, on the other side of the park, we had a Gallimimus that clipped out of bounds and is going to die. And we just got random cryptosporidiosis or whatever popping up all over the fucking place. So, let's go deal with it. Does the B-iosyn map not have fog anymore? You know what? I haven't seen it. Did they kill the fog? That would be an immense disappointment. I'll have to keep a closer eye on that. It's a good point. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? Paras are out, fossils are in, oviraptors should be available soon. Let's get this stuff going during the storm. So, yeah, a bit of skin impressions, a bit more skin impressions. There's the last of the oviraptor. Slap some Ceratops up in that bitch and hit the go button. That'll be a job for you, I guess. That seems fine. In the meantime, surely... Oh, crypto vaccine. Oh my god, please. The welfare specialist is the person I put on the job. We can't do it. I didn't even notice that popped up. I meant to click on gene mods. Group adaptation would be good. Can we snag ourselves a geneticist here? 42 seconds. Well, I guess we'll just wait 42 seconds and see what happens, huh? Where are we at? I guess we'll dispatch the ranger team on some repair tasks too, because that's going to be a whole thing. It always is. Twisters are still in the game. They're different. They're a biome-specific weather. You have to be in the biome that has that weather. Alright, well that idiot died. Good riddance, you stupid-ass Gallimimus. Medical team, you're getting that one. Okay, one more to go. Where's the last one? All the fucking way down here. This is what I mean by whack-a-mole. All the way back on the other side now. Alright. Paras are holding together alright. How are the Stigs doing? See, the Stigs have stayed put decently well. I think it might really be movement speed, which is just weird. Slow things manage to kind of stay in the right area. You don't need to remind me of how the game was when the game first came out. I was fucking there for it. Alright, repair that tower. Jesus, the lag, though. I don't remember this map being this laggy. Something different with the rendering of the trees. It's only when you're zoomed way out like this. Where's the other damage? Oh, this is still counted. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, now that the team is back, let's get crypto vaccine immediately because this is a giant pain in my ass. We can do it like that with the researcher to help out. And then if we go over to here, we could take a look at the oviraptor. Boom. 2022. Sounds good to me. Get rid of the lifespan penalty. Get rid of the appetite. 1 pip available. Well, a little bit of lifespan, I guess. Have fun, oviraptors. Don't die. I can't hatch you without a bitter geneticist. So yeah, we do need that. Okay, we got the new wave of candidates. Cheaper synth, cheaper InQ. There's a geneticist. It's a poor one, but he's cheap. Honestly, that's alright. Why not? We need 10. Let's just do that. Alright, Oviraptor. There we go. Oh my god, the disease is gone too. Incredible. Now, if the frickin' galleys would just stop dying in the corners of the map, we'd be in a great spot. You're literally by your primary territory. If you can't find food there, I don't know where you're gonna find food, my guy. This is pathetic. There! Food by the other tower. Go get it, I guess. Okay, so, eggs. 8. 8 little chicken friends to join the park. 7 welfare. Get me them eggs. Yeah, we have 12 genetics here, so we can also simultaneously pop in here. Pop in here, I mean. And do this, and do... yeah, group adaptation. 6, 4, and 2. Do that, and then pop over here into the field, and back to more Ceratopsians eggs. Fog confirmed. Fog during, at least during the rain, is still there. So do not be alarmed if the fog conspiracy caught you off guard. There is no conspiracy, no reason to be alarmed. The fog exists. Okay, the Oviraptors. Let's just release them into the wild straight away. See what they end up doing as far as running around and getting in trouble. They're ground leaf, so they will be pretty content in the area. We can flatten that out a little bit there. A little away from the hatchery. Meat feeders. These need to be near the ranger station specifically. So we'll put one there, and our other ranger station is way the hell down here. I can't see it. It's somewhere in this area. Oh, just sucking me right back to the chickens. There it is. It's right there. So we'll slap down a meat feeder. Like there, I guess. And then they can suck on some chicken nuggets if they can find them. Alright, and why don't we go ahead and maybe just get a second batch pretty soon. Now that we have the gene, we can increase the... well, honestly, if we're hatching a lot, just rolling the dice on social is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's fine. Are these cheaper than galleys? 33, 43. Nope. They're not. We do have the crew available for some more fossil processing. Got to keep doing that, so might as well go ahead and do it here. I guess we'll incorrectly use the welfare specialist, and it'll take a little longer to get the other Oviraptors out because of that. There's our fossils. Nice little bit of silver and a little bit of skin impression. Good amount of Ceratopsians. Jumping back to the field. It is not completed, though. Yeah, we'll just team up you two and put you on an extended leave of absence. Of course, we got the research done, but we didn't do the skins, so we should knock that out. So that can be either you or you, and doesn't matter which one. The other one pops in and does the fossils, so who cares? 5, 5... I guess we slap an 8 in there just to get it cleaned out. Sure. Well, the power got cut. The hub got damaged finally. Thankfully, I did put in this backup generator, which does seem to be keeping the fences powered. if not preferentially, just because it's what's nearby. So we gotta make sure we get these queued up in the right order then. So yeah, we'll get the power back online ASAP, my friend. All right. Crisis averted, maybe? Put in another hotel too, by the way. That was needed. And another food amenity at least, too. Okay. And a person's done resting. Let's get the eggs hatched. All the usual types of chickens. We do have a social fit. Intolerant is higher dominance, unfortunately. Might need to try and purge that weakness from their genetic material at some point. That point is not yet now. Okay. Yeah, still plenty to clear here. Get started. And when that expedition is back, the other person will be good to go. I guess we can just chill. When's the last time we had a contract? Prove your revenue. Potentially pretty free, but ticket sales also potentially pretty free. Stuff is still coming back online, right? So it might be 308, 358. Yeah, it's still coming back up. Perfect.
Doing the impossible requires a level of excellence.
Yeah, so we need another tower over here too. This back corner has kind of escaped notice.
You can only retain if you compensate accordingly.
Honestly, one over here as well. Make sure these paras all get properly observed by our tower network. It's like a weird subway map you'd see in a major city. It's always fun. All right, silver, and presumably the last of the Ceratopsians as well. Good. Oviraptors are staying localized decently well. Good start to think about where we put the Ceratops. Maybe we put some stuff over here. We don't have like a lake over here. We'd have to make one. We can do that. Maybe. Maybe we don't make it the biggest lake that there ever... the biggest lake that ever laked. Let's not do that. I think a fun little island outpost here is not bad. Plus, we've probably had a few dinosaurs die of dehydration that were over on this side of the map, where there just isn't water, so... doing that, you know, helps everybody out, maybe, right? Maybe.
Ask some folks around here to do things, and it can be hit or miss.
How are we doing on power?
Last objective?
74, 120. Plenty. I guess this already finished. Alright. You rest the other one. We could probably just start digging up Brachiosaurus next. Might as well. Brachiosaurus. There's also Nasuda we could do. And that's a chance. You know what? Yeah, let's do Nasuda. We'll put Nasuda in a different area. So Sino is fiber. And if we go to Ceratops, that is leaf. So yeah, if we put Ceratops is over here, maybe we'll put their food down in this corner more so, and then release the Nasudos up into here. See if those two herds stay separated properly, or if they start fighting and kill each other. Excitement. New waves of chickens. I mean, they're all just the film skin chickens, so... That's the only way you get the film patterns with the film skin. Which is kind of a weird thing, right? Because, like, you do a Dilo or something, you get a pattern that's based on the film skin. You do an Oviraptor, anything in, like, the B-iosyn expansion, or Malta, and the Frontier version is an entirely separate pattern from the film versions, which are just skins. There's no way to, like, mix them up, right? Which sucks, because with, like, the galleys, you can do fun things like this, where they have subtly different colors, but they're all within, like, the palette that, you know, fits the film. The blue based on the concept art for a potential male Gallimimus. But you get, you know, individual variation. You can do that with a little bit of selective use of which skin colors. And then, yeah, with like the Oviraptor, you'd have to forsake the pattern entirely. Which is just not quite the same. Doesn't hit the same, you know? Well, at least most of the Dominion colors are pretty good, outside of, like, the awful Giga. Beyond that, like, the Oviraptors are good. They should have proper wings, probably, but still a good color palette, even without, you know, wings. Alright, fossils. Yeah, so that would finish the Cyno. Brocky is a little ways out. Let's just do it. Just give me that stuff. It's fine. You can rest. Ooh, we got the treasure, so that's really nice. We're going to pivot away from actually doing Brocky, so it's really cool that we got the treasure there. I'm not going to bother processing that. Let's do the Nasuto first. That's the dunk. That's the Nasuto. Do that one. And while we're doing that, let's also grab ourselves some sign of Ceratops. So let's do random favorite, random favorite. Clear that junk out. Slap a little bit of this, a little bit more of that. I guess we do that. Sure. Alright, batch size 4. That's not too shabby. These guys were fiber. I remember. I don't even have to look it up. I remember. So I want to do basically just fiber. Basically on this side of the lake is my thought process. So we'll do something, some big old field like that, just past the amenities. It looks kind of cool. Unless we should keep the trees in to, like, conceal the base or something. But, more treasure. Incredible. Yeah. We knew Nasuto was one of the ones with treasure, which makes it actually one of the best early game dinosaurs to use. Beyond, you know, Struthy. Obviously. I mean, ultimately, even if you're not putting Nasuto into your park, it's a dinosaur you should always do the expeditions for, because you make 600k with very little investment up front. This Oviraptor is going to get completely separated. You know what? Interesting experiment. This guy, he went on a run. He's going to get completely separated from the territory in a moment, and it's going to be interesting to see where he goes and what he does. Let's rename him so we can find him. The runner. He did a runner. Now he's the runner. Yeah, because the rest of them all went, you know, to the right, exiting the hatchery, and he went to the left. He had to be different. Now he's going to pay for it. Alright, Comparowitz, except, yeah, the fossils happen to be the one that's down, so cool. Needy, unfit. All of them are needy. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine, probably, maybe. Let's get the park back open for business. Close the shelters down. Still not repaired. Okay. A little more Cynodot. And presumably the last of the Nasudo. Yep. And throw in that Brachii. Task you on that. And then we can go back to digging up more Brachiosaurus. Perfect. All right. Ratings check. We did hit 2 stars. 90, 90, 90. 97 restroom. 88 accommodation. We already require another hotel. Do we have? No. We should probably just do large hotel research at this point. What do we need? Restroom? Ah, yes. This new sector requires its own toilets. Sure. Fine. You can have it. Yeah, I think we'll go for the large hotels and then have to redesign around them, I suppose. We could start like down here, clear this one out, put a large one in, and see from there where we end up, I guess. Yeah, then rebuild the amenities to support it, however we need to. Oh, Lonely Gallimimus. Somehow you managed to separate out. Nobody will know how because it makes no sense. Great. Pairs are still together. Stiggies are still together. It's Gallimimuses are the ones that are going full mixing pot and running all over the goddamn place. Other than just the one Oviraptor that ran off. Surprisingly, less chaotic than I was expecting, but more chaotic on the galleys than I was expecting. Which is it's just weird. Oh, it's not that weird. It's weird that some of them would seemingly act so differently. All right, the Pseudoceratops. But so far the park's working. I mean, we hit 2 stars on this as our like condition. All right, we'll wait for these Sinoceratops eggs to finish and then do the Nasudos. All right, pause because of disease. A bit of rabies, just a touch, just a smidge, just a little dose of rabies. That's all. Just a touch of rabies. Now these guys get airlifted right over to here. Put them down on the 4 corners. Check them out. Two parks in a row where we had Sinoceratops. The dig site randomization is nice for that. Although in the case of the other one, they were specifically because we were able to get a nice free delivery of them. Less color variation, you guys, than I was expecting. There's a Yukon and a Svalbard, so yeah. Alright. How are you doing? Need more forest, but you'll find it. Alright, sell the chordate fossils. Let's queue up hotel research. Suppose we should probably actually do, like, medical research that we skipped. We can wait on the fossils, I guess, till we have more. Sure. And that leaves us with the geneticist. Did we ever finish? No, we never did the pattern. Give me that real quick. Perfect. Everybody's got a job to do. Nobody's stuck waiting by themselves with nothing to do. Dino number 2. Yeah, we got a Camp Cretaceous style orange one I came up with.
Asset delivery confirmed. Transit has commenced.
Yeah, they're good. The two of them have found each other. Where did the Nasudos go? Okay, the Nasudos went, well, more or less in the direction they're supposed to. Those ones are going that way. Ooh, we might be in for a fight sooner rather than later. Solar Rana. Great Sandy Rana. Yeah, another brown Camp Cretaceous inspired design. Missing water. Well, the water's right there. You just got to go that way, guys. We can put together another group. All right, large hotels. Let's start here, maybe, actually. This corner is underdeveloped. Okay, he's going towards the water. He found it. Why are you panicking? Cargo buy, maybe? No, this guy's wandered off on his own. He's probably in trouble. Might get killed by the Sinoceratops. Let's see what happens. All right, large hotel. Connection point not quite the same. Maybe it's just slightly closer to the fence. That's probably more likely. It's probably more likely that I just messed up the placement relative to the last one. Either this one was wrong or the last one was wrong. And then, yeah, they'll need a bathroom, so that can actually go there. And if we put, yeah, one in over there, that's going to be a whole thing. So why don't we just delete you? Honestly, let's just go ahead and delete you. Medium food. Can't go there. It could not go there either. We'll try for it here then. Yeah, accommodation 31%. Path capacity is actually boned. Do we have even bigger path? We friggin' do. You and you bring me that. And then expedition coming in a second, and we'll do fossils. Okay. Bird footprints and rhenium. Clear out you for, just kidding. You. You for you. We got a 7. Could do a Pato. Sure. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble, guy. You're getting into dangerous territory, friend. You're going to the wrong neighborhood. You gotta watch yourself. You're going on the wrong side of the tracks. Why are you
I want
dying?
these animals in optimum condition. That means making sure they have the food they need. Don't let them go hungry.
No ground leaf anywhere near you, apparently. Probably tracks. We'll go top them off, I guess, as well. Oh, do we have a para? Go up here? We did. We've got a para here now. So that's obnoxious. The random para making its way over this way. Okay, well, shit. Before a storm rolls in, what's the sitch with the guests? Path capacity is still the big problem. So why don't we go ahead and paint those? Place on brush. Standard wide. Oh, it's not done. That's why. Getting a little bit of a fossil backlog here. We got to keep an eye on this. Should we maybe actually specifically look for Brocky? Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. We should focus on it. Worry about clearing other stuff later. Give a 5. No 5s. Well, whatever. Do that. Yes, a lot of breaks are needed right now. How are things going? Ooh, the Nasudos are getting dangerously close to that Sinoceratops territory. Oh, they're actually in it. Wait, do they not hate each other? Wait, they don't hate each other. Sino and Nasudo can actually cohab, which makes a lot of sense. They're seen like in mixed herds in Dominion or whatever. Still surprising. Yeah, that para is now separated. This is just the land of misfit dinos who don't have no friends. Alright, been a while since we've seen more the merrier.
More dinosaurs, more ways for things to go wrong, like, who could predict that?
Hop in here real quick. Yeah, none of this really matters. There are food species more than anything is, so still stand by the lack of anything else there on them. Okay, so might be time to take another look through some trees here. Enki and Trike, or we just do that. Sure. Oh shit. I did it again. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Do that. Doing expeditions. There's nothing much else that we can do. It doesn't do anything by themselves. I mean, we could just make them a 9. the park economy is pretty damn good. Why not? We can do control the center admin stuff. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Tiny upside, we completed the contract without actually hatching the eggs because I guess a territory merged. It's a dumb upside. But it is a thing that exists and can happen. Give me the galleys still, because I've gone through the effort of producing the eggs. Might as well take them. Bracken poisoning on the Nasuto. I mean, it is what it is. I need you to, like, try to find your friends at some point, you know? At some point he'll start dying, and he'll take care of the problem for us, right? Alright, we don't need to see galleys released again. Cost upgrades, yes, let's get those installed. My control centaur. Hiring fees, salaries, construction, task time. Yeah, do shit faster. That sounds good to me. Okay, Brocky's complete. Next expedition we can do, we'll do Anki and or Ceratops. There's an Anki we can do. Maybe not that big expensive one first. Go get that trike. And then what else? You're available. That's all like 9, so we can't do nothing there. No point in pushing infrastructure. I think we're kind of good to go. Ah, rabies vaccine, yes. Cheaper, and you on the rabies. The 7 logistics person can just kind of chill. All right. Well, we've got... why did you separate out? The herd's right there. Just turn around and go back. Why are all these galleys up here? What are you idiots doing? Well, it's certainly more stable than I would have expected. So as we pull up on the end of this recording session, I guess we can keep going. See how far the park can make it. Next week, we'll introduce some carnivores and stuff and see how disastrous that goes. That'll be fun. Maybe a chance to mix up some of these herds and territories more too, and maybe they'll stop being so goddamn dumb. Surprised these guys aren't dying yet of starvation.